Alright guys, today I'll be doing an oil change on this 2012 Toyota Camry 4-cylinder engine. However, the process is similar for years 2012 to 2017. This video will be a little more detailed than usual for beginners. First, start off by lifting up the front of the vehicle using ramps. Next, you want to unscrew the engine oil fill cap so the oil can drain out more freely. Now let's move to the underside. Once you slide down underneath, you will see this here, which is the oil filter compartment. We'll get back to that later. But right next to it is the engine oil pan. And when you move a little more forward to the edge of the oil pan, there is the oil drain bolt. This is what we need to remove next. Before you remove the engine oil drain bolt, make sure to place the oil catch pan below the drain plug a little forward so that the oil aims directly into the catch pan. Now use the ratchet with a 14mm socket to remove the bolt. Make sure to double check that you are turning in the right direction before you start removing the bolt. Once it's loose enough to turn by hand, slowly loosen the bolt while pushing in and then quickly remove the bolt like this so that the oil doesn't get everywhere. While that's draining, remove the oil filter by using a 3/8" extension attached to the ratchet. Insert it into the filter canister and loosen it until you can remove it by hand. Make sure that the oil catch pan is below the filter before you completely remove it. Then remove the filter housing the rest of the way, slowly making sure to aim the oil towards the catch pan. Remove the old filter and put it in the pan to drain. Next, you want to replace the old washer on the drain plug with the new one. Then clean off the surrounding area around the drain plug and thread-in the drain plug by hand. Tighten it down like this until snug. Make sure to not over-tighten the bolt. Alright, now it's time to install the new filter and O-ring. I installed the new filter first, but I would recommend to first install the rubber O-ring using this metal pick or a flat screwdriver. Then clean off the surface. Then replace it with the included new rubber O-ring. Now take the new filter and press it down into the housing until it's seated all the way down like this. Fill up the filter housing with new oil and then take some of that oil and rub it onto the O-ring so that it will be a tight seal when tightening down the filter. Before threading in the filter, clean up the surrounding area with a shop towel. Now you can thread in the filter housing as much as you can by hand and then use the ratchet with the 3/8 extension and tighten it down lightly. Make sure to not over tighten. One trick that I use is that I hold my hand near the head of the ratchet while turning like this so that it will prevent me from over tightening. Finally, using the funnel, fill up the engine with the correct type and amount of oil. This 2012 Camry takes 0W20 type oil and 4.6 quarts of it. The type of oil that you need can often be found written on the oil fill cap. And if you want to know how much oil to pour in, you can look in the back of the owner's manual or simply do a quick Google search for engine oil capacity. Once you are very close to the oil capacity amount for your vehicle, turn on your vehicle and bring it off the ramps to a level surface and then check the engine oil level to add accordingly so that the oil level is near the top mark, which is full. Try not to overfill with too much oil as that can lead to other problems as well. Once you have made sure that the oil level is correct, turn on the engine and look around underneath to double check that there are no leaks. And that's it. That's how you change the engine oil on a 2012 to 2017 Toyota Camry or similar model. If you found this video helpful, consider liking and subscribing. And as always, all of the tools, products, and parts will be listed in the description below.